If your beard has ever felt like it's just not where you want it to be, might be a little dry, not laying right, might just be a little off, it's a good chance it might not be your beard. It could be your habits. Because for me, once I changed a few simple things in my daily routine, my beard improved. But more importantly, everything else started to improve too. Today, I want to walk through the 5 habits that made the biggest differences for me and how they could do the same for you. Hey everybody, I'm Dave from Born Bearded, and on this channel, we talk about beard care, product reviews, and routines that help you take better care of yourself and your beard. And today, we're not talking about a specific product, we're going to talk about the foundation underneath it all, because you can have the best products on the shelf, but if those habits aren't in place, your beard is never going to feel the way it should. The first habit that changed everything for me was consistency. Not just doing something once in a while or using oil whenever I remembered. Building a simple, repeatable routine, both morning and night. In the morning, getting that beard hydrated, adding oil, getting it set for the day, and at night, taking care of that skin underneath and let it recover. Because your beard responds to consistency, and honestly, so do you. When you start your day with intention, something as simple as taking care of your beard, you're already starting with momentum. The second habit, and the one that gets looked over all the time, is hydration. If your beard feels dry, brittle, or just not right, a lot of the times it's not what you're putting on your beard, it's what you're putting in your body. Just remember, your skin needs water, but your beard, it needs healthy skin. When I started to pay attention to how much water I was actually drinking, I noticed a difference, not just in my beard, but how I felt overall. More energy, better focused, and a beard that just felt healthier. And the third habit is one of those habits that everybody knows, but we rarely prioritize, and that's sleep. This is when your body recovers, and this is when the skin prepares itself. If you're not getting enough of it, your beard is definitely going to reflect that. For me, once I treated sleep like it actually mattered, everything changed. My beard felt better, my skin felt better, and I showed up better during the day. And number 4 might sound a little different. Now, this one might sound a little different, but one of the biggest changes that I made was actually doing less overthinking, less continuously adjusting, and less trying to make it perfect every single day. Because sometimes the more you mess with your beard, the worse it looks. There's a point where you've done what you needed to do to take care of it, to style it. Now let it be. That shift made a huge difference for me, not in just how it looked, but how I felt about it. And number 5, the last habit, is showing up, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired and you have no motivation. Because this one isn't just about your beard, it's about building discipline in small ways. When you take care of something simple, like taking care of your beard, that reinforces something much bigger. You're creating consistency, you're building structure, and over time, that's going to carry on to everything else. For me, the biggest realization was this: I didn't fix my beard, I fixed my habits. And once I did that, my beard just started falling into place. And I think that's something a lot of us guys miss. They're looking for the next product when what they should be doing is building a better routine and working on those habits. So if your beard is feeling off, don't just look into what you're using. Take a step back and look at what you're doing every day, because small habits done consistently make a bigger difference than anything else. If this helped you out, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave it down in the comments which one of these habits you feel maybe you need to focus on a little more. And here we are at the end of the video with a reminder. Remember, your mental health is a priority, your happiness is essential, and your self-care is a necessity. I am Dave, and I was born bearded. Love you guys.